I'm doing them right now. 1,946.
VRX.
So with that qualifying in the books, we're going to get right to our starting grid. Take a look at it here on the pole position with a lap time of 30.503. It's the 33 of Paul Ferdiani. Outside front row from Sisk Speed Shop. Missed it by 24 thousandths of a second. The 32 of Nick Biddy. Starting in row number 2, it's the 6 of Josh Sisk. I'm going to make him change that number. Vincent Short will start to his outside the track bar. Motorsports number 15. He missed it by 57 thousandths. You can see these times here. Just look at the delta from pole on down.
Ready to go.
Less than a tenth of
No
a second
stages.
separating the top
2 sets over the wall.
We'll get back to it here. In row 3, it's the 4 of Chris Gomes and Carson Rowland in the 90. Row 4.
38-ish laps on a
Row
fuel
number 5,
tank.
it'll be Scott Milner and Justin
Fuel
Lawson.
If we can't get lined up, guys, let me know. I'll extend the pace lap.
We'll
Try to get in line as fast as we can.
Starting in the 13th position, Edmund Pollard. 14th is Mark Cox.
Las Vegas.
15th, Ken Couch. Russ Endicott will start in the 16th spot. 17th, Skylar Herring. Jesse Redding. 18th. 19th is Chris Klein. Ryan Pasoko will start 20th. Paul Durkee, 21st. Drew Blaze rolls off from the 22nd.
What would it be if we go
position.
green?
Tom Barish, 23rd. 24th belongs to Dylan Bryant. Mike Corvu will start 25th. Tommy Welch, 26th. Brandon Coleman, 27th. 28th starter will be Jonathan Marsh, that is. Crystal Volano, who's fast in practice, will start 29th. Mike Fahey, 30th. 31st, Joe David, 32nd. The 88 of Eddie Rose, 33rd will be Jarrett Woodard. 34th, Ryan Kemper. 35th is Steptoe. 36th starter will be Ben McKinnon. Double O Joe will roll off 37th.
You can make it to 42.
39th
It'll be a two-stopper.
Johnson, Albert Anderson, 40th. And officially, 41st will be Chuck Tiger in the
all right, Brian.
22 shotgun.
Let's get ready to roll.
41 truck field.
Let's go.
Big crowd of trucks.
Let's go, sir.
Managed to keep off the fenders and out of the fence this evening here in Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Got any fast repairs?
Taking our
No
time.
fast repairs.
One pace lap. Oh, this thing. With that, we'll take a look at the race details. Again, 125 laps the distance here tonight. 77 degrees as the track cools a bit. 22%.
That's not going to help on fuel mileage.
17%.
That plus my driving around in third gear.
Still a little
No.
Track temp is down a bit as well at 78.
Okay. All right.
Drivers have no.
So fell down P6.
3 attempts. The green, white, checkered finish.
Pace lights are still on. So going to go around one more time.
Tires to change sets available over the wall, be used at their discretion. So 3 total for the race. We'll see how they manage all those tires. We are going to roll an extra pace lap here, trying to get everybody gridded up. We've talked about this much throughout the seasons. Sometimes it is a bit difficult to try and get everybody lined up where they need to be, especially if there's any kind of pre-race penalties that need to be enforced. Drivers dropping to the back, EOL penalties, so on and so forth. Getting the field this size, it's difficult to get them lined up where they need to be. So we've added a lap here. 2 laps now. We're going to go by another time. Next time by will be green. Checking on the chat again. Jesse Redding says, can confirm that, Fahey. Talking about the green is
125 laps.
Says, can't be any worse than the luck the rest of this year.
Let's take a look. Leader Ferdiani is on the bottom.
I gotta tell you, Gomes.
I'm sorry, Vincent Short, rather, is on the top. Yeah.
You do you.
Yep, and then you got Caleb Sisk, Carson Rowland, Chris Goins, and then you.
Hey, good luck, everybody.
And
125 laps.
Well, jumping in the chat again. He'll be missing the next couple of races.
125 laps in Las Vegas.
He's got the race on in the background while he handles all that stuff. Thanks for checking in there.
Who's gonna be dancing on the stage with the showgirls when it's all said and done? Maybe singing a little Wayne Newton, hanging out with all these stars. Go, go, go. You are clear low, sir. no longer. One low.
Ready to go racing here for Las Vegas Motor Speedway Race 5. Beatles Custom Car Carriers Trucks.
Now the fourth on top. P2 came on up. You are clear low. There you go.
Gianni, Vincent Short on the front row. Going to lead them to green. Pace car. Pace truck takes the hard left down pit lane.
90 now outside. Tag the wall just a little bit. Still there though.
Flag in the air.
I think long term you want to be on that top side.
Yeah. It's definitely possible. 71 behind you. 90 right rear. Still right rear.
Down.
You are clear up if you want it.
Lap complete. Ferdiani with the lead, but on the right rear.
There you go. 90 stayed there. Tagged the wall yet again.
Assist.
Think you might have taken a little air off him.
Chris Goins will jump to the inside though, trying to take advantage and get that second spot.
You're third in line on the top. 90 decide to go ahead and take it low.
Number 1.
Still low. Little bit of momentum on your side. Good hold.
Goes up to the second spot, gets clear up to 6. Again, you're going to see a lot of this here tonight. Guys that are pushing hard, guys that might not push too hard.
90 absolutely threw it in with the help of the 25.
Set availability over the wall here tonight.
Now you got the 25 left front. Even. You're clear low. They are 3 wide for the lead up there. Back double, you got 1 outside.
Gianni still leads.
Clear up.
Heating up behind him.
Clear all the way around.
Goins taking a look to the outside. Wasn't close enough to get to the right rear, or was he? It might be there.
Still 1 outside.
Up the racetrack. He's cleared now if he wants to slide up, but Goins goes up a half lane, maybe a full lane. Gianni, a little bit of a slide job in front.
Now you're being split by the 25 and the 3. Now just the 25. 5's coming up your bumper.
Or not. I think one was Ferdiani, but now Goins still bottom of the racetrack.
Still just 1 outside. Now the 3 outside.
Middle of turns 1 and 2 now on.
Looks like the most draft is going to be on that high line.
Racetrack might have scraped the right side. Goins
1 outside again.
Still trying to get clear. Now Vincent Short has jumped up into this battle. And a Quattro here. Short slides from the racetrack. Almost gets.
3's trying to figure out which line he wants to go with. There you go. Clear all the way around again. I'm going to guess 25 got really, really tight right there.
Gianni, though, battle.
Or really loose and had to catch it.
He takes the top spot.
Where you just stayed in it to clear them. Not sure.
Oh, I stayed in it a little bit.
Fair enough.
Morgan Caleb says. Vincent Short, the 15 truck to the inside. This the battle for the 3rd position. Close quarters battle here. Very tight. Short tucks in behind. Now Sisk to the outside of Chris Goins.
There you go. 25's moving on the bottom a little bit.
It's the 4-leaf clover.
Split up in front of 15. A little bit of a cross over here. You are
goodness.
clean. Back double. Yeah, that was risky.
I thought for sure that was a wreck.
25 on your right rear.
Wrong job here. Still part of the field. Enough Goins and
Still there. Holding you down. Still pinching you. Still right rear. Clear him. Now you got 15 outside. 15 door. 25 is going to give you a shot. There it is.
oh, one truck in the wall off turn.
Clear. 15 outside clear.
It was right around.
Crystal, I'm sorry. I had no idea you were there. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Pancake the right side just a bit.
Double wide for the lead. That's going to bring him back to you.
Hit it too hard, but definitely kicked up some dust on that safer barrier. Meanwhile, Vincent Short battling those top 3 spots there for a moment. Now back to 5th as Sisk now battling for the top spot as well. Looking for the lead in turn 3.
You're clear.
I wasn't going to risk it.
Sorry, Connor, I was pushed up. I got curved there, man. Sorry.
.25 coming back up to you. He went high as you went low.
Sisk now cleanly with the race lead now as Ferdiani is in 2nd. Jones hanging on that 3rd spot. He's being aggressive here, still trying to take that position away. As he gets alongside the 33 down the back straightaway.
Oh, he got it.
Yep, a little bit. There you go. P4 belongs to you.
Sisk now in command.
That lap 12-13, it just drops.
Fill these guys out, so you've got a pace that we're willing to run.
Yeah.
Now, Caleb.
Yeah, about 13 in, you lose about a second of pace.
It's about 6/10.
Oh, another one got it.
At this point, Chris Goins fastest right now.
That was a big hit too.
30:46 was his best, though he's now running about 10 and a half off the leader's pace. Ability to run in the 2nd position.
It is getting real tight.
This time though, Goins was quicker by about half a minute.
Sorry about that, Carson.
All good.
All 3 of these spots are yours for the taking, sir. Go get them. The leader's got to be feeling the same thing as you since you're not reeling them in completely. But when I'll actually go ahead and pull up some lap times here.
Mike Corvu in a battle here. 90. Carson Rowland quickly disposes of him, clears and gets the spot.
Oh, there it is.
14th position.
There's caution. All right, that was Tom Barish.
But see, we ain't taking tires this pit, so
Okay.
Catch pace car, guys.
I think we stay out here, or how many laps is that? 17? I guess we got a pit. I think we got a pit for fuel.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, you could definitely do that. I'm taking your tires off right now.
I just did. My bad.
Okay, no. Okay, no, you're fine.
Check out middle back.
Tom Barish
All
facing
right,
the
just
wrong way here.
fuel and fuel only.
Tom gets it righted here.
All right, I'll go ahead and give you your spotter back. Count you down to your pit.
Exactly happened.
10-4.
I'm going to go.
Thank you.
Our first caution of the evening. 17 laps in.
Yes, sir.
Somebody caught the wall. I think that was the 55 of Barish.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. I'm
Stop
sorry.
trying
I'm
to save
sorry.
a little overcorrection. Big time hit for the 55. I think that's Jesse Redding that was collected as well. You better look in a minute here. Now it's a 34.
Pit boxing 10.
34 Joe David.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Back this up a little bit further here. I just want to see The 55 gets the fence on exit of turn 4.
All right,
You
that's
should
it.
have
Go.
a pretty good window out. There you go. Come, don't speed.
Too soon. Oh, the 9 caught the wall too.
Nice.
Line up single file. Let the
Sent Barish headed towards the
99 car
infield, but
by.
a quick turn to the right. Now it sends him up the track in front of Joe David.
Nothing gained, nothing
It's
lost.
the 33 car.
Everybody in front of you. Let's see, you had a 765, 698 for Ferdiani, and 77 and 75 for Sisk and Gones.
Trigger some pit stops here. Race leader Paul Ferdiani, by virtue of his number 1 pit stop, but it looks like Sisk is going to get out first.
Looks like the first one, maybe with
Larry
4
Dickerson in
freshies,
chat
is
says,
going to be
"Sorry, but my
19th.
dog unplugged
Mike
my whole computer."
Corvo.
Man,
Somebody took tires.
guess you
Yep.
gotta put him down.
1583 was a stop, and
No, I promise.
but
I would be
yeah.
unhappy.
Next one after that's going to be like a 19.3. That tells me it's probably a little bit of damage.
Up on the timing tower here.
But 1583 sounds like a completely
All right, man, we're going
legit.
green next
McCann
time.
running in the
Stop.
fourth
All right,
spot.
man. Line up on the outside row now.
Fifth is Skylar Herod.
The leader chose the bottom.
90's coming around, catching up.
We got Crazy Wolf in the chat, says, let's go X. I can only assume that would be the 10 of Justin Johnson. By way of the X on the door, Dadbod Studios.
We got to make it to lap
Larry
50,
Dickerson says,
and then we got
"Very
options
emotional right
on
now. Anyone want a
fuel.
free dog?"
All right.
It's tough, man.
Well, that means it's going to be 29 to go.
Just think back to
that
Danny
point
Hamlin
when you
during
take the
COVID.
green.
We were running the iRaces instead, and his daughter came up and shut the whole rig off in the middle of the race. So as you can see, we're doubled up here, ready for the restart. It'll come at lap 21.
Go. All right, 33 down low. Still there, left front. Now door. Left rear. Back door. Gonna have a 25 coming up to give you a little bit of a push, maybe.
And green flag.
Left rear.
Sisk on the gas.
Clear low.
That number 1 restart position has the advantage over Chris Skeleton. Honestly,
Clear all the way around.
it really has the
Two by two, both in front and behind.
Out as Veriani gets to the inside here. Prisco.
There you go.
Brian McCann knocking on the back door out of the 4 out of turn number 2.
Side. Still side.
Owen swaps lanes, looks to the bottom here, wants that lead, crosses the stripe first, gets at least that lap lead. See if he can clear Sisk now down into turns 1 and 2.
Or threw it in, but you got the draft. Backside again. 25's with you. Stayed up high. Now he's in that middle lane. Not behind the 4, not behind you. Now back up behind you.
Might have been the 52 of Dylan Bryant, scraping the right side of the truck on the fence.
There you go. Right front. Battle for the lead.
Battles back, takes over that top spot.
On your tight, on your tight.
Don't worry about
He just tested it. All
It's going to pitch.
8 tires definitely turned better than 4. You got the lead. Clear up.
Out of turn number 2.
Holding it open.
Draft will come into
Right
play.
rear.
You can see that happening right now as Gones losing a little bit of ground as he didn't have anybody in front of him.
Still there.
Backstretch.
On your tight, on your tight, on your tight.
Doesn't matter.
You led that one. Still on your tight.
Pollard is
Very tight.
pulling the draft off the 7 of Brian McCann as they cross the stripe.
Wow. Okay. That might be a caution. Not yet. Not yet. Keep it going.
Door to door, they make contact in the middle of 1 and 2. McCann jumps to the bottom of the racetrack. Going to take the top spot. I don't think he's clear yet. Well, maybe. I think he was in.
You are clear all the way around.
More contact between Goins and Pollard. Top 5 under a blanket in the middle of 3 and 4.
Hey, Jones, sorry about that, man. Everybody got checked up so fast. Come on!
Yellow's out. That was only going to be a matter of time.
Their door slam.
Good job, sir. Way to hold on to that, man. It was like, if you go back and you watch that lap 25, lap 24, 25, there was no gap between the two of you.
He does. Unbelievable. Goins now
We racing.
the rest of the field. That's going to make a 3 and 4 wide into turn.
Oh, yeah.
Get it straightened out.
You're rubbing and, yeah, rubbing's racing.
Caution there. Unbelievable driving by all of these guys. Oh, there it is. Big wreck. Ken Couch in the fence.
How you doing in there, kid?
Couch facing
42 trucks on the track
here, just about start finish.
Big race.
Still able to pull it down off the wall. I thought with that hit, he would have been donezo.
Check it out, middle back.
Yeah, he was absolutely pinching you.
You got 15 people
Well,
Let's take
wide.
a look.
It doesn't
and you
help
guys
that,
in the back just want to
when I got
fly
beside
up there
him for the
and
first
join the
time, I
party.
doored him. So
Getting into 3.
I just slid up the track and told him it wasn't intentional, but he probably don't
Middle truck is the
know the difference. So we were racing after that.
3. The 97, I think that's Mike Corvu.
I think he about spun out. Looked like he got a little sideways off of that door hit.
Yeah, the 6 got a little sideways, but the 7 about completely lost it. I was surprised that the caution didn't come out right then and there, but he's able to save it. Or not the 7, the green car that was under you.
Not too crazy.
So Couch able to make it back to pit lane.
Lucky dog coming on
And
the
no
hot
fast repair in this league. He's going to have to fix this the old-fashioned way.
And we got to make it a lap 50.
Definitely going to lose the laps.
Yeah.
That driver's going to make the effort to come down pit lane. We're going to take a short break, though. We'll step aside here. We'll return after this. Stay with us.
Need insurance coverage that's built for speed? Frank Yea's office in South Charleston has your back. Whether you're blazing down the highway, protecting the home you've built, or setting up a legacy for your family, we've got the coverage you need. Auto, home, life, fast, simple, and made for you. Scan the QR code on your screen now to explore all our services and start a free quote today. Lock it in, save it for later, or call us at 304-744-7700 to get started.
I met Marcos Garza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone
I
you
get the
can
slight
trust,
feeling
and
Caleb's
he
going to
is
race
just
me
a
hard
genuine guy.
this entire race.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people.
Yeah.
You're on the outside, 31.
You. And that's what Marcos
You guys raced hard last week too.
Thank you, sir.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Yeah, we talked afterwards. He's cool.
Okay, cool. All right, Pace truck's about to pull off.
POL, please.
Coming up to the restart zone. Ready, and go.
I tried, buddy. It won't let
Good
me right
time.
now.
Good timing.
Sorry.
You're on his
Probably
left
need to
rear.
clear.
Still there. Or right rear, clear low.
Back at Las Vegas Motor Speedway,
You need the
29
black.
laps in the books of 125 scheduled.
Yes, please. It gave me pass.
Finishing up
Clear inside.
flag number
There it
2.
is. Yeah, he is absolutely pinching you down. Bumps. Not quite sure what happened there.
Did
Hey,
we hit
McCann,
that?
just to let you know your internet's
Yeah, a
doing
little bit.
weird things
In the
in the
air.
corner. At
I
first
think you might have
thought
blinked
drove me
out
on
for a
purpose,
second. You
but
didn't know
right
where you
there,
were.
your internet
McCann
went crazy.
times it very well. Might have had room to duck down
10-4, sorry about that.
into 6. Chooses to stay topside. Will
Oh,
simply
you
build
good. I thought you
through
drove me on
turns 1
purpose.
and 2.
That's why I was running you down the straightaway, but really it looks like it might just be your internet.
Some of that draft off Caleb Sisk. Battle behind him, Nathan Pollard, Skylar Herod running 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, you blinked for a second.
Slipped back to the 7th position after that contact, but still in the hunt.
Right when I said bump, I thought
Jumps to the
you
right.
hit a bump and you were shooting up track. But yeah, all good.
3rd and 4, the 7 to the front. New leader.
Oh, he got a good run off of that one. He's going to have to go low, though.
Yeah, he did.
Back to the stripe, top 3 still single file. The battle on for 4th position. Connor Leach and Aikman Pollard side by side.
Yeah, that line right there is very controlling. Race management, Brian, you don't have to burn them up.
Quarter distance here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
He's definitely laying back a little bit.
Connor Leach, Chris Goins, the top 5. Goins on a mission here, still working back towards the front of the field.
You just took 2/10 from him.
Since this incident prior to the caution. Mark Truxell in the 9th spot up the racetrack. Might have pancaked the wall for a moment there. Truxell in battle for position with 00 Joe Bennett. Truxell hanging
There you go.
in the 8th spot.
Staying right with you. That was a half a tenth.
00 to do it. Meanwhile, Mike Fahey rounded up the top 10 with the number 19. Fahey in the Donut King machine. On board with Mark Truxell. Might be clear, 00 Joe. Yes, he is, but Joe takes it a little.
You took him by a tenth
Now,
there.
worry about Mike Fahey. Fahey working up alongside 00 Joe. Truxell working forward now, applying some pressure here to Don Roberts in the 333.
Half a tenth to your favor.
Truxell moving forward now into the 7th position.
Sorry, God, I was trying to not even forward.
Ryan McCann in control here, 4/10 of a second advantage back to Caleb Sisk. Skylar Herod, Chris Goins, Connor Leach, 3 Sisk speed shop machines in the top 5. As Skylar Herod pounds the wall off turn number 4. Herod's going to be losing.
You took him by another 2/10 there.
Hit. Likely sustaining some damage on that truck.
Still green. Stay on it.
Collected. He's already down to the 16th position. Just a moment ago, we're talking about how all 3 6-speed shop trucks in the top 5 at the time. That didn't last long. Broadcaster's curse, I guess.
He's not battling anybody, so he's shortened his pace a little bit. There you go. Only a half tenth off that time.
I'm sorry.
What was the score, Dylan? You're welcome.
Tag the wall there.
Herod settles out here in the 16th spot. Started 17th, so he's still +1 to the good. Now the 9 gets the fence, and we got trouble. Tom Barish, possibly.
6 is running that middle line in 1 and 2.
Somebody saved that truck. I don't know how.
We're still green. 4 is on the 6's bumper.
Ah, it was Dylan Bryant. Let's go back and look at it here. He took a hard hit, sent him down through the grass and into pit lane, I think.
10 to go until we get to lap 50.
Mike up again.
Steptoe gets the fence, and then Bryant with nowhere to go, so he does a long slide through the grass. Dirt tracking it.
You took just about a 10 from him that lap.
I don't know if he's going to get dinged for speeding in pit lane here, but there's really nothing you can do about it. Bryant now back in the 35th position after that incident, 40 laps in. Ryan McCann still out in front, extending his lead now to
He tagged the wall with the right rear again.
Chris Goins back up into the...
And that lap, you took another 10 from him. You're clear to lap car. Go ahead.
I didn't get the angle I wanted on that one.
That was very comparable. That was only, what, 3 100ths. That's okay. He's got the 4 to his inside now.
Jones tucked up the back bumper of Caleb Sisk. Looks like Jones might have just a touch more pace.
There you go. All right, he's back clear.
Right now, last lap he was a 100th quicker, but again, he's got that truck in front of him, giving him dirty air. Jones.
Now, those laps right there were about even.
Brian McCann.
9 1,000ths.
Got to get 5 and 6 for now.
To your favor.
Jones stops to the bottom of the racetrack. Door open. Caleb's going to have the run on turn 2.
Starting lap 45.
Jones settles back in behind.
6 took a little bit of a shot to the back bumper, pushing him into 1.
Battles further back through the later stages here of the top 10. One of the top 5. Aikman Pollard in the 5th spot. He's in that 25 truck. And Double O Joe in the high lane. The battle in between here was Sean Roberts, Mark Truxell, and Paul Durkee. Thought they were going to go 3 wide for a moment.
You took a 10 from him.
Just into the top 10, the 10th spot. Jesse Redding just outside in 11th. While McCann still extending his lead.
There you go. I see you backing it down a little bit. Good job. Way to come off even, Brian. Nice right there.
It's going to open up an opportunity here for Mark Truxell as he pulls right to the tailgate of the 333. Now down into turn 1. Goes to the high side. Roberts trying to figure out which lane he needs to block here. Pollard on the bottom. Truxell up top. In formation behind Sean Roberts. But Roberts, a decent recovery after that contact. Truxell gets through, takes the spot from Pollard.
Biggs tagged the wall hard. 4's on by.
Roberts.
You got tight.
1's also on by.
You got tight that lap.
Was he ready?
Yeah.
Here with 97 of Mike Corvu.
All right, so we'll think about that as a transition lap. So lap 48, give or take.
20.
Coming to start lap 49.
Nick Biddy working through here. He's down 11 spots. Really starting much further up the field. I think Biddy, no, he did not take tires.
The pit strategy needs to be...
Biddy further back in the back, and he started.
Dang, they stacked all the way back to 20th. Single file.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just got to keep an eye on it. Can't let too many go in and short pit us.
Yep. I'll keep an eye.
Mike Fahey running 14th.
We're going to take tires and full fuel.
Back after some considerable time.
Setting that up right now.
He's picked up a couple of positions since that.
And I'll leave your tear off on, looks like.
Fahey, then Albert Anderson.
All right, 4 tires.
99 runs.
Fuel.
16th spot just.
And you're set whenever
Sorry
you're
about
ready.
that, Paul. I didn't mean to do that on purpose.
As you exit turn 2, the last car is coming across the start stripe. So it kind of gives you an idea of how far back the pack goes.
Chris Goins has gotten up into that 2nd spot. Connor Leach now 3rd as Sisk has dropped back to the 4th position. And as we suspected here, Goins got clear and has started to set sail. The distance from 1st to 2nd still 1.3. We'll see if Goins can reel in Brian McCann and apply some pressure. Last lap for McCann was at 31.94, about 400ths quicker than Goins.
Last couple laps, you were faster by 2 100ths. Way to keep it even.
To the 94, so he
only push if you gotta.
Very gradually at this point. 50 laps in here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It's McCann, Goins, Leach, Sisk, and Double O Joe in the top 5. You can hear Goins lifting out of the throttle now. These guys are definitely well past the full throttle lap. Not wide open anymore.
You took them by a little bit more than a tenth that lap. You have 8.5 left in the tank, Brian.
Anybody pit it?
No.
This time
10-4.
the line, McCann was faster by just over a full 10th. Deficit now 1.45 for Chris Goins in the 2nd spot. Connor Leach a little bit back as well, about 6/10 out for Goins. Double O Joe in the 4th spot now as Sisk starting to fall back through the top 5. He still runs 5th, but I gotta wonder here if Caleb burned off the tires earlier on in this run. It's now Sean Roberts applying some pressure. Roberts gets to the inside here. This again for the 5th position. Mark Truxell might be wise to drop down low and follow the 33 on through.
Last lap was about even.
They got to be pitting soon, right?
I would imagine so. I've got pit awareness to pop up for me whenever the first cars go down. Everybody that's out there behind you up to P17, last pit on lap 18, beyond them was lap 27 with that caution, and more than likely that was just to fix damage. That was 3 cars.
Truxell both were going to get on by. It wasn't the case. Goins losing connection for just a brief moment. So Connor Leach is reeling in Chris as well. It was 6.5 tenths back not that long ago. Now it's just under half a second.
You're right. You took 3/10 that last lap and 1.5 the lap before that. So he's either really struggling off the corner, or he's trying to save a little bit of fuel.
Number 19, Jonah.
I'm pushing hard.
Orville in the bottom.
Okay. You got 4.5 in the tank.
Pancakes the wall again. Everybody scatters, trying to avoid.
Nobody's gone down pit road yet.
Welch to the bottom. Albert
there it is.
In the middle now.
There it is. Nice.
Line's going to go up the
that helps.
Well,
everything we were working towards to build a gap there is now null.
Yeah.
2 considerable impacts for the 3 of Skylar Harrod is definitely hurting his afternoon.
That 2 seconds was looking
top 5,
mighty
now
useful.
running at 18.
Yeah, especially with how aggressive you can be on pit road. You've gained a lot of time on pit road before.
Herod in the wall again.
And there's the caution right in front of you. That's Smoker.
It seems, or that right front tire just giving up.
Caution.
And caution's out.
Come on, go,
Please
get
tell me what
paperwork.
you got.
Steptoe in trouble, it appears.
Let's see what the tire wear usage
All right, Brian, I'm going to give you back the
was.
spotter to count you down.
Checking out backstretch.
It's coming just a moment ago here. Put us on a caution the third time. Steptoe
It felt pretty good at the end.
Jarrett Woodard closes the gap and just drives right.
I could lean on it a whole lot more than I thought I
Steptoe,
could.
Then he bounces off the 11.
I did eventually find a limit
Nice
though.
time hit here at start finish. Woodard and Steptoe in trouble here.
Pit box in 10.
Steptoe got loose.
Collins is not on your bumper.
Woodard to close the gap considerably.
2, 1. Right here.
Oh, 60. No, actually 59.73 on the right.
So caution number 3 lap.
Ready.
That's it,
Presently,
go.
we're going to see everybody.
All right, come. Don't speed.
We've seen it right now.
Be mindful,
Nice.
you only have one set
Good
of
job,
cars
Brian.
remaining. Line up single
Hold
file.
P1.
Catch the A car.
So pit stop's complete here. Looks like everybody going with tires at the stage. Just shy of halfway. So this will be the first set of tires these drivers have taken. So they still got one more set to work with later on before this one is over. Likely going to need to make a pit stop for fuel before it does come to an end.
Cutting it in half is going to be 32 laps.
It's going to be McCann, Leach, Double O Joe,
Yeah.
Sean Roberts, Chris Goins. That's the new top 5 after the round of pit stops. Some quick pit stops from some of these guys. Looks like Joe Bennett was a 14:47. Sean Roberts with a 45. Those are the fast ones in the top
Some pretty
5.
decent temperatures on that right front.
Slow though, 15.18. Still manages to get out first. Chris Goins is 16:43. Might have missed the pit stall just a bit. Forcing
Like
a
within
reverse
10 degrees.
situation.
Not bad at all.
What's the track temp?
That's a good question. Let's take a look. Air is 77 and 17 mile an hour winds.
Well, that's helping.
Yep.
Lights on the pace truck are out. We're going green this time by. On front row is going to be Brian McCann, Connor Leach.
All right, pace truck's going to go ahead and pull off. Restarts on
Sean
you.
Roberts and then Chris Goins and Caleb Sisk. About 3.5 laps away from half.
You are in the zone now. 71, caught sleeping.
You're good, Mark, if you want to come up.
I'm good right here for a second.
10-4.
This truck is in.
Half a truck length back
There it is. Green
Sorry,
flag back
Kyler,
there.
you
McCann
got
on the
loose.
end.
on your bumper. He stayed high. In your line. Truck length back.
Go to the inside together.
He stayed middle.
I got you underneath, man, if you need to come under.
And on to turn number 4, McCann still with the lead. Lap in the books. Everybody gets through it cleanly. Connor Leach hunting the front to the back bumper of the 7. Leach goes topside. Gonna have a big run on it too, but thank you. McCann slides up the racetrack to block that run. They open the door for Chris Goins out of turn 2.
He's not liking your dirty air, I can tell you that.
Back bumper into turn number 3. McCann still with the race lead.
Clean air is king, no matter where you're at.
Roberts, Joe Bennett looking hard for that 3rd spot. Takes a look to the inside, but decides better against it. 63 laps in the books, though we are officially halfway here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're going to step out.
Last lap, you took a 1/10.5 from him.
Break. Stay with us. You won't miss a moment of the action. We'll be right back.
I met Marcos Garza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people. You need somebody who cares about you. And
71-4 battling a little bit behind you.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
'71 took a 1/2 back off you. He's pushing a little bit harder in the corner, but still a good, 3.5 tenths behind you. You took your line through the corner. '71's going to have a new challenger here in the form of the 13. They are side by side. They're side by side for 2nd and again for 4th. Through it low. He's clear of the 71. He brought the 99 with him. Way to take the line from him. He's going to wear out his tires. He's not letting the truck wash up to the wall. He's keeping it a good lane or so off. Your lap times are about even there. He's now under fire by the 99.
Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
He's cleared the 99 again by the help of your draft.
Ryan McCann still with the race.
There you go. Way to play both lines.
Anderson, Connor Leach, and Chris Goins. Some new names here near the front of the field. Paul Turkey, that is, up in the 2nd spot, up 19 positions, but most impressive right now, it's the 99 of Albert Anderson, up in the 3rd position. folks. He started.
They're back side by side behind you.
Dead last. The start of this race and just past halfway, challenging for the second spot. To the inside on Paul Durkee, looking for second. Durkee top of the racetrack.
99 really crowded the 12 up to the wall right there. No contact though. It's helping you pull away a little bit.
The racetrack.
You took a 10th from him last lap.
A little bit, but he's still in the gas. Back to start and finish. We'll have to cut back in behind the 13. The battle for second still rages. Fast lap for Anderson there at 31.09 over the 11 of.
They're still side by side. Yeah, 99 is really crowding the 12 all the way up to the wall. 12 made some contact with the wall that lap.
Here out of turn number 4, Anderson still pushing hard, trying to take that second spot away from 13 front crews outside. Back from the trioval here, now down into turn number 1. Durkee to the outside, Anderson on the.
99 cleared the 12, a little bit of a slide job there.
The 13, he's on the gas, up the racetrack, opens up the wheel, but still not enough room. There's drag race now down into turn 3. We'll see if we can try it again.
You took a little over 2/10 that last lap, and this lap another 2/10. You're working on a full second ahead, Brian.
Anderson gets clear up into the second spot. Durkee trying to rebound here, cross over, but a little bit of a push there.
And you hit it.
Crossover, or the slide job that is.
Boy, they really wanted the wreck for P2. 71 just got around the 99 on the high side, so put Connor Leach back to P2.
Now Leach trying to take advantage of this battle. He stuck his nose to the right side of Durkee's machine, but meanwhile Brian McCann
still a second ahead.
Battle behind him. He's able to stretch out his lead to just shy of a full second here with just about 50 laps remaining once they get back to the line. Leach jumps through. Now he's challenging for the second spot. Anderson making contact. Just a little bit of door rubbing. Rubbin's racing, folks, but Anderson jumps into the third spot now as Leach takes over second.
Less than 50 to go. Now 1.1 over Leach.
Ninth spot still. An impressive run by the 19.
And he took another 10 from him that last lap.
Rico down in the 30th position. He's now inside the top 10 ahead of Mark Truxell in the 5. Skylar Herod again here with that big truck. He has rebounded a bit here in that 12th, 13th position. Fighting him out now with the 2 of Brian Soko. Vincent Short in behind in 14th.
Now 1.3 ahead. Working on Ford. Laps into this run.
Now Chris Goins has worked his way back into the top 3, applying some pressure to Connor Leach. Goins has been showing some serious pace here since the drop of the green flag. Started up in the 5th position, now runs 3rd, but he's been fast all night. Led some laps.
That was a little close. I'm going to have to back off that turn 4 a little bit.
Yeah, careful, buddy.
Goins last lap at 31.57. A little bit faster than Connor Leach, but a little bit slower than Brian McCann, except for this time they crossed the stripe. The top 3 drivers, Chris Goins was the quickest.
You guys are running about even. Lap 79 and 80, you were 3/100ths faster. So you guys are running very, very competitive and comparable speeds.
Battling behind Chris Jones, Paul Durkee, Albert Anderson.
He took a 10th from you there.
Caleb Sisk starting to work his way back towards the front.
He's running lower than you are in 1 and 2. He's all the way down on the line.
Nick Biddy back in the mix here as he runs in the 8th position. Now ahead of Mike Fahey and Double O Joe.
And the same thing in 3 and 4, all the way down on the white line. But he's starting to get tight, coming up off. I hear him backing it down. There you go. You took that half a tenth back that last lap.
Right on board now with Paul Durkee. Durkee would go Bennett to the outside. He'll tuck in behind.
He tagged the wall.
0-0.
He hit it hard that time too.
I was thinking he was wide open throttle, and I was like, how is he still doing that? And right there, he probably figured out you can't do that no more. Because I was like, man, am I burning my stuff up? Because he's just gaining big time every lap.
That contact with the wall should show on this lap.
He's still same spot he was, though.
Yeah, about a 10. Yeah. Well, it brought the 4 in a little bit to him, though.
Oh.
You still have 1.3 over him. Caution's out.
Winding down.
All right, I'll go ahead and set you up.
I think we can make it from there, can't we?
Truxell and Ryan Pasoko. Truxell in 11th.
Yeah.
Mark losing some ground here. I don't know if he just pushed a little too hard.
No damage.
In this tire run.
Filler up completely.
Need to make a pit stop though before this
4 tires.
Said and done.
And you get back your spotter.
One more round of fuel. And I think they all have a set of tires still sitting over the wall. Do they take 4 or they gamble with 2? Can't imagine anybody going with none.
Caution.
And just like that, start talking about pit stops and the yellow comes out. Looks like maybe Russ Endicott. Don't know for sure. Let's take a look.
The last time in was 58, 67,
hey, Brandon.
88. So that's
how's it going?
30 laps, and you have
Wasn't a major wreck by any means.
14.
Send the 57, it looks like, through pit lane, at least for a moment.
Yeah, you should be able to make it. Yeah, everybody's coming down behind you.
Pit boxing 10.
Trying to see if Endicott came down or if McKinnon
5,
came up.
3.
Looks like they're both
2,
going down.
1.
McKinnon kind of holds his
Right
line
here.
there. Gets pushed down to the white just a bit, but he was definitely there. And at least had a full fender to the left rear quarter of the 57 of Endicott. Not clear.
All right, that's
So pit lane open.
Some only took
Down,
2.
Likely the final
All right, come on out.
afternoon.
Got one to your outside. 13.
That's it for tires. Make them last the rest of the race. Line up single
Mike
file.
Fahey and Connor
Excellent.
Leach.
Thank you.
2-tire, right?
All right, so the top 2, Leach and Fahey. Yep. 2 tires. Stops 9.1. Behind you, Paul and Skyler both only
Goes in the air for the 7
2.
We'll see if he goes
After
forward.
that, everybody took 4. except for Chris Klein back in 11th with an 8.5-second stop. Behind them from 13th to 17th was 4, and then a brash of 2 tires. So you're going to be really competitive here. You're just going to have to be careful with that highline speed that you don't get into them.
Drivers that opted for some strategy: Connor Leach, Mike Fahey, Paul Durkee, Skylar Herod. Looks like fuel only. Chris Klein might have been the same. Majority of the field, well, not even the majority. Looking up and down pit lane here, it was pretty 50-50. So we'll see how this pans out with those drivers not taking some tires. We're going to see differential in pace. These guys gambling, hoping they get another caution, because if they do, they can come down, take that last set of tires, and look like Superman out there.
I would have preferred you had the outside, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Maybe a little loose on the bottom to fire off. The track's still 80, air's still 77, and wind's now 18.
So field lined up, double file behind the iRacing pace truck.
10-4, Brandon.
Which means we're going green this time by. We left 90.
I think that's pretty much a guarantee to this point, ain't it?
31. No, 36 laps to go.
Yeah.
Math not my strong suit, guys. Sorry.
36 laps to go. Ready, ready, ready. Go. Nice. You are clear up if you want it. Again, he's on 2. You are clear high. There you go. He couldn't block you. You'll be able to clear him off the corner. He's got no speed for you. Clear.
Barney with the green in hand.
Well done, sir.
Green flag back in the air, and we're racing again for Vegas.
You're good, Mark.
Leach side by side.
Albert Anderson also made pretty quick work of Connor Leach as well.
Side by side on a turn number 4. And hold the position back to the point. Now the battle for second. Anderson trying to go round the outside on Connor Leach, and he does it like he's tied to a tree. Remember, Leach didn't take tires, so there is the grip differential. Check the lap time the next time by and see where it ends up here. Looks like McCann and Anderson both on fresh tires. Leach on the older tires. He's going to start to fall back here. We'll see how this pans out. We're going to need another caution for that strategy to pay off. Now they're battling behind them. Chris Goins, maybe some contact with Double O Joe.
You took 2.5 tenths from Anderson that last lap.
This is going to continue to free fall. Goins might go up the middle here, make it 3 wide for a moment. He does. Meet the sandwich. It's the 4 of Goins. Roberts on the bottom, Leach up top.
Another 2 tenths.
Oh, he gained big time on that top side.
He's got a little bit of help with him.
These Sisk speed shop drivers.
But that'll only go so far.
Usually kind of see.
He's all the way down the white line.
The rest of them follow. It's so good.
Yeah, he gained a little bit there.
This season.
He gained about a 10.5.
I know they're
last lap.
For that team win type situation this season.
There you go. Way to take his line.
This gives them really the best opportunity. If the caution comes out, those guys that stayed out have the advantage, and if it doesn't, Sisk is on rails. We'll see what he can make of Albert Anderson here when he gets there. He's only a truck length off the back bumper coming to lap 95.
There you go. He's on the white line, so are you.
Bennett, Chris Gomes still fighting it out.
And up and off the wall. There you go.
Way around. Jones the victor for now as he runs in fourth spot. Now Vinny's
He took that half-tenth back.
Double O Joe Bennett trying to take advantage, take that fifth position away. But he does it for now. Does he have room to slide up and clear? He certainly does. As it stands right now, the top 13 trucks are drivers that took.
He's got the 6 up his trumpet, so he's getting a little bit of a push. But at the same point, he's got to deal with your truck and the dirty air, so you're okay.
21st position. Remember, he was outside.
Lap times are about even last lap.
Restart. So this shows you the disparity between new and old tires.
He got tight there. He's trying, plus he's getting a push, so it's not helping his right front at all.
Place truck in the line, then it's Goins, then it's Sisk, Anderson, and then race leader Brian McCann. McCann with a healthy margin for now, 4.5 tenths back to the 99.
Sticks is on his right rear. No battle, back single file. Now 6 pulling low. They are side by side. Sticks gonna try a slide job here. 99's gonna pull the crossover, back side by side.
Looking back at Caleb Sisk in that third position, and it's Goins and it's Biddy.
There's still two by two behind you. 99 threw it in. 6 should be able to do the same thing. A little bit of a crossover here.
Spot, Sisk gets it. Crossover from the 99. Anderson and Caleb.
24 to go, Brian. And you got 25 and a half in the tank.
With 25 laps to go. Meanwhile, Chris Goins running in fourth here, and he's going to pick up a big problem here if these two come together. And if he can drive through it, he can pick up a couple of spots. We'll go on board here with the 4.
If there's a green-white checker, I think everybody's going to have to go in.
Anderson doing a good job holding off Caleb Sisk, was able to get back around and clear this.
You're up a little over half second ahead now.
Maintaining that second position. Sisk third, and we're right on board with fourth place Chris Goins. Nick Biddy and Joe in fifth.
Jonathan Marsh and Paul Ferdiani went down pit road.
It's in short. Might have touched the wall there on turn number 2 as he rides behind Russ Endicott. Endicott not on the lead lap, but like Corvu in behind. Actually, Russ Endicott is on the lead lap in the 12th position. 13th is short. Corvu just there to the inside. That's the 14th position.
Working on a full
company about a half truck length
second ahead right now, 0.8.
Bennett having a strong run tonight too. He started back in 37.
Your last 4 laps were pretty much an average of a half a tenth each lap, so you're doing really well, keeping the pace up, pulling away a little bit, but I don't think you're completely destroying your tires.
Racetrack almost making contact, has to make a big lift. We'll tuck back in behind Nick Biddy.
10-4.
John Roberts and Ryan Pasoko doing battle. Pasoko in the 2 on the
last lap. He pulled 1.2 ahead. Just about to break that 1 second.
Pasoko takes the spot. He'll get to 7th here with Sean Roberts back in 8th. Jesse Redding now having a strong run as well. He's applying some pressure. He's doubled his front here. He started 18th, runs 9th. Art Truxell in 10th, still having a strong afternoon.
'99 definitely having to crank on that wheel a little bit to keep it off the wall. Your lap times were about even that last lap.
Ryan McCann still.
And then a half tenth in your favor
almost a
this lap.
Second advantage back to Albert Anderson. Lap times pretty equal here in the top 3. 31.65 for McCann, a 64 for Anderson, a 67 for Chris Goins.
Another half tenth, good pace.
Sisk now to the inside.
Coming to 15 to go.
The side draft just a bit to slow the momentum of the 4 down into the corner. It helped, but it wasn't quite enough. Goins may have the run out of the corner. Down the backstretch they roll here. Goins' nose is out in front. This the battle for 3rd. Goins hangs on to it for now. Just gotta wonder how much of this is Caleb Sisk trying to force the issue, try to make Goins pick up his pace a little bit, burn those tires off. Again, both drivers opting for 4 tires at lap 87 when the caution was out. Nick Biddy in 5th, also taking tires. It almost seems like they've split the strategy between the Sisk Speed Shop drivers.
14 to go, 16 in the tank.
So 15 laps to go. It's Brian McCann, Albert Anderson, Chris Goins, Caleb Sisk, Nick Biddy. That's the top 5. It's Joe Bennett, Ryan Pasoko, Sean Roberts, Jesse Redding, Bart Truxell down to the top 10. Top 10 separated by just under 4 seconds.
Holding him at 9/10 back.
Crystal Milano in the 07. Crystal's having a great day. It's up in that 15th spot. Started 29, so far so good for Crystal. She's having a strong run here tonight. It's going to feel good about
There's that second.
Maintain that or even improve. Tough crowd out here at the Numcoms Racing League, so something to be proud of. She can bring this home to a top 15 finish. Crystal running within a 10th and a half of the race leader, Brian McCann, that last lap. So she's got her foot down.
10 to go next time by. 13 in the tank. You've saved enough for a green-white checker.
Haven't talked a whole lot about Drew Blaze here tonight. Drew in the number 30 machine. Running back in the 20th position is Tommy Welch applying pressure here. Really an uncharacteristic season for Drew Blaze here as of late. Usually, we're used to seeing him up.
Over the last couple of laps, you've gained about half-tenth on him, and you're 1.1 over him.
Good to hear, because that right front ain't liking me right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Blaze switches.
And you're going to be getting into that range very soon, right around lap 42, 45, where it really wanted to start pushing, so be mindful.
Got the right side of the fence there.
.2 ahead now. You may want to tell this lap car where you want him.
Of the night.
There you go. He pulled low.
He to the bottom with Skylar Herod up top. This for the 18th position. He had the position there. He had to check up here. Lost the rear of the truck. And now Blaze is going to get on by. So is Tommy Welch, I believe.
Still 1.3 ahead, no time lost. Good job. Yeah, he's plowing now.
A little too much throttle on exit, gets the outside wall. May open the door here for Mike Fahey. Fahey's going to have that momentum and that run down into turn one. Gets to the inside here. Talking about Connor Leach here. He's back in the 25th position. Remember, he restarted here.
Coming to 5 to go, Brian.
Well, with old tires. You see the fall off here. His last lap of 32.32.
He's really having to back down off the throttle in order to get into the corner, but it's not helping him on corner exit. You're gaining a really 10th and a half every 2 laps.
That yellow. Awful late in the race here to make up that many positions, even on the new tires.
There you go, Mark. You're good.
Mark Truxell
second and a half ahead now, working on 1.6.
5.5 laps to go.
Four to go. You have 6 in the tank.
What could go wrong?
Don't do that.
All the trucks here within the top 5 or 6.
Nah, we got this.
Pretty well separated. Not a whole lot of a battle to be had here right now. These guys just need to kind of run their race all the way to the finish. Brian McCann.
Yep, 3 to go.
This racetrack with a 1.5.
Just want to see that white.
Second place and 4 laps remaining. The only thing could kill him here is a caution. Or a wreck off his nose.
Shut up, Steve.
Yeah, back.
He's going to bring it into existence. Oh, no.
Even if he cannot catch Brian McCann and win this race, he's got to be proud of the efforts here tonight. Again, starting in 40th position.
All right, white flag next time.
Driving his way back up through this field into that second spot.
If you do catch these guys, don't pressure them. Don't make them do something stupid.
Yeah. Good call.
You're 2 seconds ahead. You got time. No pressure.
Consistent and clean.
Last lap. White flag's out. Let's go.
Good lap for McCann. 2 to go at the line. And runs at 31.99. He's trying to put the pressure on here, trying to go fast. Just got to make it back to that white flag.
Good job, Brian. Great win, sir. Way to keep it clean all night long.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Already with the white flag in hand. There it is. It waved. Final lap here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Good job, Brian. You ran a hell of a race, bud.
If this was an official race, you would have gained 30
good race.
rating. How about that?
Nice.
Great finish, everyone. That was a good run to the end.
What about the rest
turn
of
2
it
to the back
there,
straightaway
Sean?
for the final time today. Started in the 8th position, quietly worked his way towards
Hey, man,
the
we all
front
made
and
it for
never
the last
looked
40
back.
laps without
Brian
wrecking, right?
McCann into turns
I'm
3 and
guessing.
4 one more time, looking for the checkered flag. Brian McCann going to pick up the first win of the season here in the number 7
We did.
Chevrolet.
I just
Brian
don't
McCann
understand
wins
why
it.
we
Brian,
can't do
burn 'em
that
down.
to get some green flag pit stops in.
Albert Anderson will finish 3rd. Chris Jones picks
I
up
know.
4th.
Thank you, Susie.
Good job, Chris.
Great race,
Brian
guys.
McCann out of
Good job,
King,
Cody.
North Carolina.
I didn't have
Hey,
anything
Wally,
clear.
thank you.
Go faster.
I saw you coming
He
there
did
at the
that
end, man. You were definitely putting off some time.
This green's not exactly bad luck after all.
Yeah, right. It was the clover that did it.
There you go. Good job.
Thank you, repeat.
Absolutely. Well earned.
What lap was that? You said 25?
Yeah, about 25, 26, yeah.
Typical Brian McCann fashion. He's going to do his victory donuts in the Legends course on. He loses it in the Legends 3, going the Polish victory lap way. Parks it in the pit stall, and that'll do it. So with that, we'll step aside here. We'll get a quick break out of the way. We'll be back with our top 3 finishers after this. Stay with us.
I met Marco Scarza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team.
Oh. Was that where I hit him the first time? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely showing you no quarter here.
I slid up that time. Steve wants
Yeah,
me
he comes back at you, though.
Steve wants me to jump up in the broadcast booth.
All right, man. All right.
Hey, man.
Good job, sir. I'll talk to you.
Upper?
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't quite
Sorry.
get there then. I started.
Sorry, repeat. I clicked a little too early there. They're in there talking. Chris Goins hit somebody somewhere. Is this where I hit him the second time? No, it was after a caution, wasn't it? Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah. You know, on my screen, I'm down low, but I must have net coded up into him. That's crazy. Thank you. Good racing. Hey, I do.
Brian, congratulations, man. 4th different winner on the season here. Took a little while to get there, but man, you're here now. How do you feel about it?
Oh, excited, man. Some good racing here all season long. I'm loving it. And tonight taking a win, that's best ever.
Certainly impressive to see. You started back in the 8th position. It took you a little bit to get up to the front of the field, but really once you took over that top spot, there wasn't a whole lot to take it away from you. You never really looked back. What was the key to success here? Was it just clean air?
Yeah, getting that top spot, man. That truck drove so much different. And I know those guys behind me, once they got closer to my bumper, you could just see it. They start dropping off because they're getting tight. So I knew keeping that lead was going to be key tonight. And I did everything to stay up front, come out of the pits, take the green and don't lift.
Well, that crimson red Chevrolet looks pretty good there in the win, taking the checkered flag here tonight. Next week, though, we look at Homestead Miami Speedway. Going to be high, wide, and handsome for a lot of the guys out there. I'm not really sure how well you run at that place. Is it some tracks that a type of track that you look forward to?
Yeah, I like it. Not the best, but it's fun. I mean, it's going to be fun either way, right? That's what we're all here to do, and looking forward to it.
Well, so are we here in Track Limits. Again, congratulations, Brian, on the win here tonight. Who do you want to thank before we let you go?
Yeah, my family, you for doing the broadcast, amazing job. League admin and everybody who helps, race control and everybody behind the scenes. The drivers showing up, 42 car or truck field. That's amazing. I'm loving it. And my spotter, repeat 1975. Thank you.
All right, Brian. Well, congrats again. Thanks for talking to us. Good luck next week in Homestead.
Putting trucks 3 wide and slicing and dicing. It was a battle, man. But I got Chris lights out fast too. Chris, good problem. He's crazy fast. And battling him and Skyler, all of those guys are fast. Trying to, get through them, and then I got second place, and Brian was checked out at that point, and I had used up so much battling to get back in second. I didn't have anything left for him. But congrats to Brian for the win. That was awesome.
Well, Albert, Strong run here tonight. Next week, we go to Homestead Miami Speedway. I know the high lane there is the place that everyone wants to try and run. How do you feel about running the high lane there at Homestead next week?
I don't really like the high lane up there. I kind of like
talking to Chris.
Get that back wheel, down on the tank and look at the bottom. That seems to work for me.
He's
high line opens up a lot of fire. And,
that was an amazing save there. That's what he's talking about.
So I'll probably look
that stacked him up 4 wide.
Miami won a couple of races there, so I'm pretty confident.
All right, Albert. Well, a job well done here at Las Vegas. Congratulations. Who do you want to shout out to before I let you get out of here?
All right, man. I'm going to hop off. Have a good one.
Shout out to my son, Austin, Papa Goat Reptiles. He was in there tonight cheering for me.
Chat.
Love you, kiddo.
See you next time tomorrow.
Dickerson, Derek Welch.
I don't even know what track.
Tonight, Derek, we miss you, buddy. And Russell Endicott. And thanks to Lori for coming in.
Over.
Admin in the night. Always appreciate
boy.
her efforts. And everybody else in the